Hello and welcome, everyone. Sorry for that rude interruption. My computer decided to shut down and give us a little bit of a time delay, but we're back. We're ready to go. Juice, how you doing tonight?
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to dive in.
Let's just
Let's
get
do it.
right into it. So we have a full menu on tap for you guys tonight. We have a new game we're introducing tonight that Juice is going to be running week to week. That's going to be real interesting. We're going to introduce. We got a Sporkle for you that's Royal Rumble themed in honor of the month. And we got some blind rankings for Juice tonight that I think he's really going to like. So it's going to be really, really interesting. Juice,
Let's go.
get us started, buddy.
All right. So this is for anyone watching live, anybody over the next 2 weeks or so that catches this video either on our YouTube, on our TikTok, on demand here on Twitch, over on Facebook, any of our socials. This is for you. You do not have to watch us weekly here on the show to participate. We'd love for you to do so, but Orange House, and all the more reason to send in those subs. They got to upgrade that tech. Yes, we do need to upgrade our tech. Absolutely. Thank you, Orange House. Very good point. Um, but yeah, so this is a Road to WrestleMania budget fantasy game. So for those of you that know fantasy football, fantasy hockey, whatnot, this is a little bit different than that. Essentially, the rules are every player gets a $30 million budget. With that $30 million, you can put together a team every week to your liking that you think is going to get you the most points in that week. Everybody could have the same person. Everybody could probably end up having the same team depending on the lineups. It's all based on the WWE roster. This is going to start at the Royal Rumble itself, and it's going to end at WrestleMania Night 2. It is only Raw, only SmackDown, only Saturday night's main events that happen, and only pay-per-views. No NXT, no Speed, no house shows, nothing that's a dark match. It's just stuff that's televised on Raw, SmackDown, Saturday night's main event, and pay-per-view. So, yeah, and the goal is to end up having the most points. It's not going to be head-to-head. It's just going to be the overall group consensus. Listen, if you want to sign up and you want to do week one team and set it and forget it and roll with that team all the way to WrestleMania, you're more than welcome to. I don't advise that's the strat to take, but you can if you want.
Can you just repeat? It was $30 million for how many spots?
As many spots as you want.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah, it's a very good question, Daniel. So you could end up picking for a certain week. Let's say the Rumble week. You want to draft everybody that's in the $1 million slot. 30 people under $1 million. You can do that. You
hilarious.
probably won't get as many points as the other ones, but you'll see once we break down the roster pool and the points totals here in a moment. But those are the ground rules. One more rule I could think of I wanted to bring up. All rosters must be submitted either to me directly via any socials or posted on the SharpSHOOTers social medias. So whether it's Twitter, whether it's Facebook, you can use our socials
TikTok's
to
back.
post your teams. Was that?
TikTok's back.
TikTok is back, but I don't know if we're gonna want to use that for submitting and comments, but we can if you want. So TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, any of our socials you want to submit your team to, you can. Or if you just wanted to send it to me directly, I will not be taking part in this game. I am only here as the what do you call it? The headmaster, bookmaster, whatever you call it. The rules.
You're the bookie.
I
Just say what you are.
I'm
You're a bookie. All right, bro?
No, I didn't. Either way, I'm running it. I'm not participating.
This is not, we are also not gambling. All right. This is a free game. This is just about bragging rights. Just want to put that out there. We will not be doing any gambling through the SharpSHOOTers or through Juice or myself.
Yeah, and I do want to point out also, if this is a success, I would like to run it again in the summer for AEW, from Double or Nothing to All In, or All Out, rather. Just a suggestion, but it depends how this one goes. If this one goes well and we get enough support and people signing up, I'd like to keep it kind of rotating throughout the year different ways.
Oh, that'd be dope.
We'll see. So I didn't get to my last point, though. So all teams must be submitted that way to me by Monday at noon. So every Monday at noon, the roster's lock. You can't change your team. You can't do anything because by that point there could be pre-tapes, there could be more matches announced. So you have till Monday at noon to submit your teams for the new week.
I've already been
Keverless,
challenged by Keverlast.
I need my redemption on Danny JK. This sounds great. Yeah, honestly. So for those of you that don't know it, if this doesn't sound familiar, WWE did this on their website like 10 years ago, 12 years ago,
Yeah.
and I thought it was awesome. I loved it. I thought it was really cool. They only did it for like 2 or 3 years, and then they just completely abandoned it. But I liked it, so we're gonna give
Yeah,
this
I'm
a
really
swing
excited
here.
for it. I can't wait to do it. I hope a lot of people sign up.
Yeah,
Bragging rights is always fun. Then they get to come on here and talk shit, or I get to stay on here and talk shit. I don't know. We'll find out. I am definitely participating in it. I can't
yeah.
wait.
All right. So let's. I'm gonna share my screen here. I'm gonna bring up the roster pool and break it down for you. It's pretty self-explanatory, but if you have any questions in chat or Danny you yourself, you can definitely ask.
Quick question before you show the roster pool: if there are any
Sure.
changes between now and the Rumble, you said this starts the week of the Rumble, correct?
This is going to start at the Rumble.
Oh, at the Rumble. So yeah, so we're
yes.
drafting for the Rumble. Like that week, we're drafting for the Rumble.
Yeah, so essentially your first team, and by the way, since it's week one and it starts at the Rumble, I'm giving everybody until whenever the Rumble like the pay-per-view starts.
Gotcha.
You have until then to submit your Royal because you're only drafting your first team for the Rumble.
Yeah.
Because then next Monday's Raw starts week one. This is like week 0 essentially.
Interesting. So we have to
Yes.
draft 2 days in a row?
Well, no, you could submit a team right now between now and the Rumble day itself. And then once the Rumble's over, then begins a new week with Monday Night Raw. And if you want to just leave the same team, you can. But if you want to change it, you also can. But yes, and then from there, it's a rotation of every Monday at noon. You have to submit a new team.
Okay.
All right. All right. So let's go. I'm going to share my screen here. Okay. Here we go. So, this is the breakdown. I don't think I missed anybody.
Ooh, it's a little fuzzy. I don't know if they'll be able to see that. Keep going. I'm going to work on it. Keep talking.
Sure. Obviously, if I missed anybody between the next 2 weeks, let me know in chat. Let me know in comments. This will be posted as a screenshot on all of our socials for you to look at between now and then. My plan is for this not to change between now and Mania. The only way a roster person or a wrestler will move up or down, probably just up, is if they win a title between now and Mania. I'll probably leave it, to be honest, but we'll play it by ear. So just to quickly go through it, so certain wrestlers are worth 5 million, certain are only worth 1 million. Obviously, the 1 million ones are lower on the card or not even wrestlers. The 5 million ones are either the champions or the top of the wrestling deck, so to speak. So just to read them off really quick, just in case you cannot see them. Under the $5 million, we have Cody Rhodes, Walter, Rhea Ripley, Tiffany Stratton, all the champions. Becky Lynch, CM Punk, Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, Drew McIntyre, Io Sky, Liv Morgan, Seth Rollins, Bayley, Kevin Owens, Nia Jax, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, Rey Mysterio, and then I threw in The Rock, Brock Lesnar, and Charlotte Flair. So that's the $5 million pool. Those are the big ones that if you want them on your roster that week, you can, but they're going to be like your biggest swings, so to speak. So just to go to the other end really quick, the $1 million ones, we have some non-wrestlers, some lower card ones. So they're easy layups. If you have $1 million left, you can throw one on there. Again, I'll break down the points in a moment in the next tab. But for now, you see Adam Pearce is on there, Akam and Razor, Alba Fire, Isla Dawn, Pat McAfee, Scarlett. You have B-Fab, Cedric Alexander, and Ashante Adonis, Corey Graves,
I keep
Electra
forgetting Luke
Lopez.
Gallows and Carl Anderson are still on this roster.
I know.
It's crazy.
Paul Heyman, Valhalla. And then from there, I mean, there's a lot of people in the middle. Essentially, I have the world champions under the $5 million column. $4 million column, you have Braun, Shinsuke, Lyra, and Chelsea, all the new upper and mid card people. And then from there, a lot more upper and mid card people. Under the $3 million tab are all the tag team champions currently, Eric and Ivar, Bianca and Naomi, uh, all those and all them. Under the $2 million, then I put Dragon Lee and Candice LeRae just because they are the Speed champions. Again, the Speed show and the Speed Championship does not count for this, so you can draft those people, but you're not going to get any points for Speed defenses. So, before I move on, let me just check chat. Is there any questions about the roster or the breakdown of the roster? Anybody you think is missing that you want to share?
It's and as we're waiting, I think it's a pretty good breakdown. I don't think you want to there's no reason for everything to be even. I know we were discussing it over over the weekend and stuff and talking about it, but I think the way you broke it down is pretty self-explanatory. You got the upper card, you got the mid card, you got your lower card, you got your tag team in a certain spot. You have your kind of lower mid card in the 2 million where they can go either way. Like Otis, one week will be facing Chad Gable and the next week will be a comedy act. So completely makes sense. Kevlar says, will anyone get added if they come back at Rumble and they happen to not be on this list?
Excellent question, Keverlast. Yes, they will be added to the list. Based on where I put them, honestly, it's going to be at my sole discretion. Harley says, will this list be posted on social media? Yes, Harley, it will. I already have it set as a screenshot. I will be posting that screenshot on all the socials for everyone to see. If any changes are made to the roster, I will update it and also post them on socials. So it will be on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all those socials. And if anybody personally wants it sent to them, I can also text it to you.
Kevlar says you demand.
I try. Thank you. Yeah. So, and again, there's no roster limit. You don't have to draft a 5 million, a 4 million, a 3 million. You can do whatever you want. You can pick six $5 million people and just be like, okay, I'm going for the big swings. Obviously, knowing certain matches are booked for the next week. Granted, card subject to change as we've seen, but you can take that risk. So now I'm going to move on to the points breakdown. So here we go. Now, these points are subject to change between now and the Rumble. Once the Rumble starts, once we're underway, I will not change them. But I might add categories. I don't think I'm going to take anything away, but I feel pretty good about the current breakdown. So, the categories that will be scored and counted are makes a new / live appearance. And the reason I write that and I specify that, obviously, recap videos, updates, shown last week footage, things like that won't count. You need to make even if it's a pre-tape will count if it's new content, essentially is what I'm getting at. So if they show Shinsuke backstage doing one of his pre-tapes, that'll count as an appearance. But it has to be a new / live appearance.
Okay.
If you do it on Raw or SmackDown or Saturday Night's Main Event, you get a point.
Okay.
If you appear on a pay-per-view, it's 2 points. So a little incentive to be on a pay-per-view. Next, you have a match. If you have a match on TV, pretty simple. 3 points on Raw and SmackDown, 4 points on a pay-per-view. If you win the match via pinfall, submission, or TKO, it says there it's hidden off. I'll open that up real quick.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay. So yeah, if you win a match by pinfall or submission or TKO, 5 points on Raw, SmackDown, or Saturday Night's Main Event, 6 on a pay-per-view. So right there, just for context, if somebody wrestles on Raw and wins the match, they get 9 points right away. That's the default you're going to get for winning a match on Raw or SmackDown. So now, if you win your match by DQ or countout, you get no points. Raw, SmackDown, Saturday Night's Main Event, or pay-per-view, I think that's fair. If you win by DQ or countout, yeah, you win, but no points. You didn't really win.
If you lose, though, by DQ or countout, you get fucked.
If you lose by DQ or countout, you lose points. So -2 on Raw and SmackDown, and pay-per-view -4. That's for losing. Yeah, that's rough. So keep that in mind. Obviously, if it's a no contest, that's just 0 points for everybody for a win or loss factor.
That makes sense.
Yeah, let me just pause real quick, see if we have anything in chat. Nope, that's good. Okay, I'm going to move on. Next up, this is where it's going to get a little hairy, but I'm going to commit to this. Using a foreign object and hitting somebody with your finishing move.
I can't wait
Now,
for these
now,
to be problems.
yes, I'm ready for it. I'm going to regret it, but I'm going to commit to it for this first go around to see how it goes.
What's the
So,
parameters, boss?
so using a foreign object, hitting their finishing move, 1 point for Raw and SmackDown, 2 points for pay-per-view. Now, I'm I'm simply not going to go through everyone's move set and move list and this person has one finisher, this person has three finisher. It's too much work. I'm sorry. Here's what I'm going to do now. For the sake of this game, I'm not going to be watching Raw and SmackDown live weekly, but I will be watching them on a delay the next day. And if it's for a wrestler that you have on your team and they're on the show, I will watch the match and I will keep an eye out. Because here's the deal: foreign object usage and finishing moves being hit, they do stack. The
Oh,
points stack.
wow.
So if somebody hits their finishing move 5 times, even if it's not in a match, if it's like a fight in the ring, a brawl, and someone Rhea Ripley hits Riptide on Liv 3 times, that's 3 points for Rhea right there, just for hitting the move.
So if they go on like a kendo stick
Mm-hmm.
craze and
20
hit someone,
hits to Dominic.
and that's 20 points.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So using a foreign object and hitting your finishing move, those points will stack on TV and pay-per-view. I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to do my best for you
you're
all.
Gonna regret this.
I
mean,
but
you're
yeah.
gonna regret this when you start doing this for AEW. WWE is not as rampant with like the foreign objects and all this stuff.
Well, this
But,
is a trial, and
I'm
maybe
just
next
saying,
time,
AEW, like,
maybe I won't.
it's every other match.
Yeah,
But it's going to be
we'll see it.
interesting because you are starting this on the Royal Rumble night, obviously, where we have the ladder match with Cody
I'm aware.
Rhodes and Kevin Owens.
Oh, I'm
So
aware.
That's going to be a wild first attempt,
But,
a wild first
also,
night, and I can't wait to
be
see this.
to be fair, I need to think about it. I probably will count it, but I need to think about the ladder because technically in a ladder match, it's not a foreign object. But I don't think I'm going to pull that hair. I probably will count them. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to get cute with this.
Hey,
Also,
I might agree with you on that. That's true. It's a
also,
ladder match. That's the stipulation.
Here's
But
the
then
thing.
wait,
also,
hold on. But wouldn't a foreign object constitute no? Because interesting.
It's okay. I'll honestly, I'm probably going to leave it. Like I said, I'm not going to get cute with it.
I like cute.
Yeah, so Cody versus Kevin Owens is a very good point because now, to my next point, look at the next one. Competes in a specialty match and a specialty match win. So now, for example, you look at Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. Now, Cody, on a pay-per-view, makes an appearance, 2 points, has a match, 4 points. Now you're at 6. Wins the match, assuming. Although, I guess I probably would have to count just winning, not under pinfall submission TKO. But you get my point.
So,
Add
yeah.
another 6 points.
Okay.
So now that's 12 points. Now, if they compete in a match, that's another 2 points. They win the match, another 4 points. You see how it stacks up very quick.
So,
if
question
you're on
for you: do you need to? So this is where it gets a little hairy, and this is what you got to figure out. Also, now that I'm looking at it, wins the match and wins a specialty match. Do those need to stack? Aren't those like separate for a reason? Because like wins the match is just a pinfall submission or TKO. I don't think it's a bad idea if you leave it like that. Is my point. I don't think you have to stack it, but it's your call.
So they do stack because it's a specialty match. So winning a ladder match is a bigger deal than winning a normal match. And for the record, like all of that with the stacking and everything I just said, that's exactly how WWE did it when they did it online.
Cool.
So that's why I'm kind of keeping it in line with that. Yeah. So again, specialty match, anything that's a gimmick match. I mean, even if it's a street fight or a Miracle on 34th Street fight, that's a street fight. So anything that has like a legit gimmick to it. If it's something that's really not a specialty or gimmick match, I'll make that call. But odds are it'll count if it's something different than a normal match.
Sounds good.
And then the last three rather, are all connected. Championships. This is where the $5 million spending on a person is a big gamble. If they retain their title on TV, 5 points. If they retain it on a pay-per-view, 10 points.
Love that.
Now, if somebody wins a title on TV, 10 points. If they win it on pay-per-view, 20 points.
That's crazy.
And if they lose if the champion loses the title on TV, minus 10. If they lose it on pay-per-view, minus 20. So if you're going,
KO wins, you guys screw yourself
draft
by picking Cody.
Yeah. So yeah, you can draft Cody and Owens, But if you want to draft both of them that week, but if Owens beats Cody, you're canceling out your points a lot there.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of stuff you want to start thinking about. So that's the points breakdown. I
like it.
don't think I'm gonna add anything else, but if anything comes to mind that I'm like, oh, I want to do that, I'll add it. But that's
No, I think
probably
keeping it simple, especially with all the stacking, man. You don't want to add too much stuff because then you got to like it's just gonna get too meticulous. I mean, too much work almost. But that's your call. I mean,
yeah. No, honestly, the only things I'm really gonna have to watch are the foreign objects and finishing moves.
Well,
but
especially this day and age, always at least two or three.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. There may be some where I have to consult with you or someone else on if I miss something where I don't think it's a finishing move and it is because I haven't watched in a while. But I think I'll catch on pretty quick once I start.
Yeah, it gets a little
it.
tricky with what people count as their finishers and what's a specialty. But yeah, no, I'll try to help out as best as I can.
Yeah.
As
and
long
ultimately,
as it's not someone I have, I think that's all I'll say. Obviously,
that's fine. Ultimately, it's gonna be my call anyway. So if I make a wrong one and you don't hate me, so be it. It's my thing. Yeah, so again, this is going to run from the Royal Rumble to WrestleMania Night 2.
Nice.
And you all can sign up now. If you want to put it in chat that you're in, put it in chat that you're in. I'll start keeping a running tab. And just have your roster submitted to either me directly if you don't want anybody else to know, or if you want to put them on socials. The last thing we'll do here, Danny, now for an example, this is not your team. What I want you to do as a little exercise is... assume you're making a team now just for Saturday night's main event.
Oof.
Okay.
Saturday. Got it.
So Saturday night's main event.
$30
Look
million
at this team.
budget.
You have $30 million for Saturday night's main event. What's your team? What are you putting together?
Gonna have to definitely go with Walter. That's easy.
Okay.
I don't see him losing to Jey Uso, so that's a good tile defense. Now, Saturday night main event. Does that count as a pay-per-view? I forgot if you said that. I apologize.
No, I specified that counts as TV.
Cool, just checking. And I agree.
Yep. That is TV.
I think I gotta go really big for Saturday Night's Main Event, especially with WWE. They only do like 5 matches, and it's not the Royal Rumble. So, gonna go with Rhea because I think she's gonna obviously beat Nia. That'd be crazy if she loses already. So Walter, Rhea. You're gonna have Cody. So that's 15. I'm gonna take.
You're doing Cody just for the segment alone?
Well, I think the segment's gonna break down to a fight. So there's a good chance of some foreign objects, and there's a good chance of some finishing moves. So I think I'm gonna take both Cody and KO.
All right.
So that puts me at 20.
Okay. That puts you at 20 million. You only have 10 million left.
I know. Now I'm trying to think of the other matches for Saturday Night's Main Event, and I can't think of anything else.
Well, you have Braun versus Sheamus.
Oh, that's
those are both $4 million. Those are both $4 million people.
And Braun's gonna win that one. And then don't we have the tag team matches for next Monday?
And then you have Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu.
That was the one that I didn't want to think about.
Now, if I recall, Jacob Fatu and Braun are also under the $4 million. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at 20. I'm going to take Braun. I think he's going to retain. That's a nice, easy one again. And assuming
you have $6 million left.
Assuming nothing happens from SmackDown. Damn. Assuming nothing happens from SmackDown. I guess I'll just take I would take some appearances. I forget if there's another match. Let me look it up really quick. Give me 1 second.
So hold on. So with $6 million left, you don't want to take Braun Strowman or Jacob Fatu?
I really just don't want to think about that match. I'm gonna take Jacob Fatu if there's nothing else.
I think that's
going
it.
on. I think that's the last match, right? That's upsetting because then I gotta take Jacob Fatu.
All right. So now you have $2 million left.
Yeah. And then with that $2 million, we gotta go look at. Let's see here.
The $2 million,
probably
$1
some
million
appearances from some of those guys. Let's say, scroll down a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I already know what I would do, but I mean, at this point, it's layups. I don't know why you're not doing it.
I guess I can't see it. I don't know. Am I not?
I would just I would take Adam Pearce and Pat McAfee.
Oh, I was looking at those. I was like, am I missing someone? Because I was also thinking about maybe a Paul Heyman appearance, but I don't think that's going to be happening. That's what I was looking at. I was depending on like which non-wrestlers I wanted to take as far as that goes.
Yeah.
Because I was also
So
thinking about maybe
that's
Nick Aldis. Because those two
true. Is
always
he?
appear also.
I put him on you, right?
I hope
I
so.
did not. I don't think I
Ooh.
did.
Luckily, I
miss him?
reminded you. There
Really?
we go.
Thought
Yeah, I think
did.
I'm going
All
to
right, I'll
take
add him.
Pearson Aldis.
Okay, well there you go. So there you go, folks. That's an idea. That's a little bit into the mindset and the
like
breakdown you want to think about. Yeah, it's essentially a pick 'em, but also this is that was an example where like the show, like everyone knows what the Rumble card is going to be.
Yeah.
But when you're doing like just a Raw or SmackDown week, it's going to be a little harder to know a full week in advance like what's going to be
Mm-hmm.
because they'll give you a few matches that they'll announce, but you're not going to know for sure if they're going to even happen. You know, but I think it's going to be fun. I think
I
it's going to be
agree.
fun and
I
interesting
can't wait. I'm
for the road
excited
to
for it.
WrestleMania. There's also something to keep in mind as we get on this road, as we've known from the past few years. While it may feel simple and easy to draft all these champions in the 5 millions, WWE tends to not let their main eventers wrestle a lot on the road to WrestleMania.
I know.
So like guys
There'll
like
be
Cody and
appearances, which will be
Punk,
great, but and then some of these
yeah.
mid card matches always do screwy finishes, and they're not always guaranteed when they're on the TV. So I
Mhm.
agree. I don't think it's going to be as clear cut. The non pay per view weeks, I don't think are going to be as clear cut. I'm very
Yeah.
interested to see
Oh,
how those go.
another one I think I forgot. I forgot John Cena. So I'll add him as well.
Wow, he's out in the
And
5 million one.
yeah, for sure. So I got to add Cena, Nick Aldis, and stuff like that. But again, I'll post this once I add those two tomorrow.
Yeah, and if you guys see
And
anyone that you think he missed, please let us know. We want to make sure these lists are fully updated before we start in a few weeks.
yeah, and just final thing for the record, anybody that's currently in NXT, I'm not adding them. Like even if they're on the fence or they're a maybe, unless they get an official call up, they're not being added to this game. So
I'll let you
don't.
know about these transfer periods, if anyone gets transferred up.
Yeah, well, at this point, I'm going to be pretty locked in
I know.
until Mania, so
Making fun
I'll
of
know.
Stupid fucking transfers.
But yeah, so that's the fantasy game. Again, if you're watching now and you definitely know you want to play, throw in chat that you're in, and I'll mark you down. If you want to think about it, that's cool. But you can submit your team whenever you're ready. Again, right now you're only picking your team for the Royal Rumble. So, I mean, again, a good strat is to take a lot of $2 million, $3 million people that you know are going to be in the Rumble and get appearances. Something I was debating adding was points simply for eliminations and elimination matches because Elimination Chamber's coming up. I'll think about that. I might add it. I might add it just to make the Rumble more fun. But
I like that.
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
All right. So again, if you guys are interested, let us know on the socials, and that'd be great. I think we already have we have two definitely ins, myself and Keverlass. So please let us know on whatever socials you want to let us know on, myself or Juice. Usually we take a commercial break, but because of all the technical difficulties, I think we're going to power on through.
Let's go.
We have an automatic break in about 25 minutes, and I don't think we're going to reach that, so I think we're going to be safe. So we're going to start our game part of the night. All right, that was our fantasy portion part, explaining our rules, explaining how future stuff's going to look. I can't wait to see those rankings every week. That's going to be real fun also. I got to think of a good fantasy name for that. But tonight we got two things on deck. We got Sporkle and we have blind ranking. So we're going to start with some Sporkle. I found a shorter one, not our usual 10-minute one. This is a 5-minute Sporkle. So hold on, let me get the screen up for you. Let me know when you see it, Juice. So they can't see us anymore, so you can make whatever faces you want at these people.
All right, I see it. Harley also says she'll give it a shot. All right,
nice.
So we got we're at 3. We're at 3. I definitely know our friends at Till 5 and also Take 3
do it.
Podcasts are also in. So there's other people that have already told me they're down. So we're going to get numbers, but I'd love to get a lot of people.
I'm excited. Yeah, that'd be dope.
All right, so
cool.
Royal Rumble most finals 3. Yeah.
Yes.
Can you name the wrestlers who have been in the final 3 in multiple Royal Rumbles? Now,
can you see the years?
Well, I see, kinda. I'll have to lean in a little, but yes, I can.
All right, whatever years you can't see, let me know, and I'll definitely tell them out to you, and I'll shout out some as we go. All right.
And
so
Chad,
you 5 minutes.
And Chad, you can definitely help. We have 5 minutes, so definitely tag in.
28 answers. They specify women's, and if they're not women's, I always see the male Royal Rumbles. All right, so here we go. Starting now. First one I see is 90, 91, 92. That's got to be Hulk Hogan. I think that's an easy one.
All right, let's make some easy one. Roman Reigns. John Cena,
Shawn
Edge.
Michaels.
Yeah. I'm just thinking
John
back to last
Cena.
week. John Cena, Edge, Batista,
I gotta
Orton.
see Undertaker, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Batista. Said Taker. You said women are on here?
Women are on here as well. So Charlotte Flair,
Charlotte.
Becky Lynch.
Maybe Becky. Maybe Asuka.
Oh, no, Becky. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't think Becky.
Asuka's on there.
Yeah, Asuka.
Bailey?
You could try it. I don't think she is. Maybe Bianca or Rhea. Might as well just throw their names in.
Bailey, Bianca.
All right. Let's do Kane.
Bianca's on there.
Let's do Kane and Big Show.
Oh, I'm sorry. Rhea, good. Kane, good. Big Show. The Rock, Austin.
Yep.
We didn't say those guys. The Rock. Austin. Bret Hart?
Yeah, try it.
Bret Hart.
Cody. Probably.
Cody.
Maybe because he won 2. Oh, yeah, he had the final 3 with Orton and DiBiase.
We're missing one woman's, just so you know. Just one woman.
Try Nikki Bella.
Nikki. I'm going to be mad. No. Alexa Bliss?
I don't think so. Or Nia Jax.
If I can spell Alexa, that'd be
Harley says Triple H.
No Nia Jax. Triple H. Nice. Thank you for the help. There's one that's been in 6, so there's one that's been a lot that we just can't think of. So we have 6 left, we have 3 left, we have a bunch of 2s, and then we have a bunch of 2s. 1, 6,
I feel like it's somebody from the early years. I can't think of.
No, 6 is 06, 09, 11, 12. Oh, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, okay.
Did I spell Mysterio right? Yeah, I did. Oh, I guess not Rey Mysterio. 06, Brock Lesnar? No.
Yeah, probably Brock.
He's a 2-timer, not the 6. I can't think of the 6th person. They were recently in 2021.
Well, let's think of who else has won. Who was in the final 3 2 years in a row?
Randy Orton.
Punk.
Randy Orton. I got Randy Orton.
I said Orton before. You didn't write him in? All right, Punk.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you say that. CM Punk is not one.
Walter or whatever, Gunther.
Walter Gunther. Yes.
They
put him as Gunther.
Yeah. Of course they did.
Still missing one women's. We're still missing a 3-peater. 3 in a row. 2012, 2013, 2014. AJ Styles? No.
12, I'm trying to think of that.
Undertaker's on here.
I think who that woman was from 2023 and 2024. Because it's the last 2 years. You did.
Damn. Drew McIntyre.
Did Bianca? Try Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan.
Drew McIntyre. Thank you, Keverlast. You said Liv Morgan.
I think it's Liv.
Liv Morgan. Nice job, Juice.
All right, so the women are done. So we have
women
5
are done.
left.
So we have 5 left. We have a 3, and then the rest are 2s. The 3 is 2012, 2013, 2014. And then the 2s are 88, 89.
Oh, try Sheamus.
Sheamus. I hate that that's right. Ugh. All right. 88, 89, I got to figure out. We have a minute left. 90 and 2002. And
Mr.
19
Perfect?
and 21.
Mr. Perfect. Try Mr. Perfect. There.
Perfect. Mr. Perfect. Great fucking call, Juice. 2002, 2002, 2004, and 2019, 2021.
Benoit.
Nope.
Angle? Did we do Angle?
No, we didn't do Angle.
He might be 0204.
Angle, nice. 0204. 19 and 21 and 88, 89. 88, 89, I don't know.
I'm trying to get 19 and 21.
Ted DiBiase?
You said we did Drew already.
No.
We did Brock. Edge. Oh, we did Edge. Shit.
Edge,
19 and 21.
88, 89.
21 was the year. 21 was the year with no fans when Edge won. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say
One
Lashley,
man gang I was never gonna get.
Was it Lashley?
Seth Rollins.
Oh, Seth.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Hey,
right.
not bad.
26 out of 28, not bad. One Man Gang,
Yeah,
I was never going to get him. I was surprised he was the
yeah.
final two.
I would have never gotten one man gang. Seth, I should have gotten because he won in 19.
That's fair. Yeah, we should have gone Seth.
Oh
All
well,
right. All
not
right, let me
bad.
get it off. And we're back.
Not bad at all.
That was a good one. I like that one. 5
Yeah.
minutes and 5 minutes is a good amount of time too, because we got pretty much all of them except for two. So I think 5 minutes was a fair amount of time.
I got Mr. Perfect right in there. That's a good one.
That was
I like
a
that
great. I did not think of that one. That was a great. They said I was like 90 in 2002. I was like, who the fuck? We already got Hogan. Who the hell would be like that crazy of a time change? And Keverlast coming in with which one did Keverlast? Drew McIntyre. That was dope.
Yeah.
Harley helping us with Triple H. Thank you for that help. That was awesome. So
Appreciate the help.
good job, guys. Thank you so much.
All
All right.
right.
So last game, unfortunately, you guys cannot help him with this one. I don't think
Oh.
he really needs help. We got some blind rankings for the Juicy Man. Oh, kind of overlapping on our picture here. I think that's all right. I don't really care. Oh, I can do this. I hope the producer doesn't get mad at me. Oh,
I went the wrong way.
We're about to find out. I think I might have done something bad or good. Well, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going. I hear footsteps. I'm going to be in trouble. We have 3 rankings. I'm so scared for the
All right,
Juice
go.
Man.
Hit me.
The first one I want to hit you with, nice and easy. Some multi-man matches. I want you to rank these multi-man matches. Now, these could be any type, triple threat, fatal 4, 3-on-3, just no singles, no tag teams. Those are my 2 criteria of obviously not matches.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
So here we
Let's
go.
All right.
First
Let's do
one.
it.
The first Elimination Chamber.
Okay. So okay. All right. That's what I didn't get. If you're doing specific matches or the stipulations.
No. Specific matches, yes.
The first Elimination Chamber. It's an HBK one in the Garden. I could have gone but didn't, so I'm a little salty about it. So I'm gonna put it at. I'm gonna put it at 3.
Oh, that's a fair reason to be salty.
It was good. It was them learning how to do the match still. So like, they
I
didn't
know,
really know what they were
and
doing
then
yet.
the famous trunks that should never have been worn.
What about that hair, little Dutch boy HBK?
That little Dutch boy hair was terrible too.
Look him up.
Stadium Stampede, Inner Circle versus the Elite and Matt Hardy.
And talk about being salty about missing matches.
I know, man. Not those.
I'm gonna have to put that at 10 on principle because that one I had tickets to go see and COVID hit. So on principle, I had to put it at 10. I love the match, but I can't.
That was the
support
first one, correct?
Yeah, when there was no people, they did it in
wanted
the
to
empty
make sure.
arena. Yeah, 10. Sorry.
All right. Next one. We have. This is a nice little throwback for you. TNA, Lethal Lockdown, Team Angle versus Team Jarrett.
Maybe I was too hard on Stadium Stampede. I'll put it at 9. A little hard. It's okay. I don't regret it.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna pull some out from out of nowhere. Lethal
That's fine.
Lockdown.
That's what it's about. Let's go. What's next?
Oh man, I'm typing. Oh, I can't type that all. I'm just gonna put on Lethal Lockdown.
Trying to move it along, my friend.
I'm trying.
Content.
All right, next one. Anarchy in the Arena. JAS versus BCC, Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz.
Was that the first one?
I believe so.
I'll put that at 1.
Ooh.
I love that one. That's when Eddie came out with the gas can and all bloody and stuff.
Yes.
And they were playing the music during the fighting. Yeah, that was before they started doing it every year. But yeah, I like that one.
All right. I believe I'm going to do a lot of first. First Blood and Guts, Pinnacle versus Inner Circle.
I remember that one, unfortunately, mostly for Jericho going through the crash pad and it looked bad.
That's right.
I'm going to leave some room for myself. I'm going to put it at 7.
All right.
I wanted to do 6, but I'm going to do 7. Yeah, and they've done better Blood and Guts since then.
I agree. There we go. All right. This is an interesting one. WrestleMania 20 main event: Benoit versus Triple H versus HBK.
Yeah, I'll put that at 2 because at the time I was really into WrestleMania 20. I was really hyped up for that match, and my person won.
I agree. All right. The second TLC match at WrestleMania.
That's a 4. Yeah, it's a great match. Great match, very deserving. I should have been harsher on the Elimination Chamber. I was too gentle on that one.
All right. This is a
Oh, well.
throwback. I hope you appreciate this one. In
Mhm.
your house, Canadian Stampede 5 versus 5. This is when they went to Canada and faced the Heart Foundation in Canada, and it was a crazy, like, it was LOD, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Gold Dust, and they faced the Heart Foundation in a 5-on-5. You didn't see
Yeah,
that?
I have before my time. I have no idea. So 8.
Really? I
Sorry.
thought that was really in the
Oh,
whole um
I got
like
nothing.
Austin versus Hart and stuff. My bad. All right, I hope.
Yeah,
All
before my time, my friend.
right. Next
I didn't see
one.
it. Wasn't
A
watching.
6-man Hell in a Cell match.
5. That was dope. When he chokeslammed Rikishi or pushed him into
Mm-hmm.
the hay in the back of the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that was
And
dope.
then
And also,
last
if I
but not
remember,
least, at number 6,
oh,
you have the Shield versus the Wyatts. And that 3-on-3 match that everyone's very excited for. Oh, the Sealed. You have the Sealed.
or, um,
How you like your list?
yeah, I probably could have put Chamber lower,
All
or
right.
Stadium Stampede a little higher, and Shield and Wyatt's a little lower.
All
Otherwise,
right.
I'm good with it.
All right. Well,
Not
there you
great.
go. That's your first
Not
one.
great. All right, let's do better.
Hey, you weren't ready for it, man. I threw a curveball at you for your first one. These
That's
next
all right. I
ones
got
are
emotional.
a little more focused. They're not as all over the place. So,
Okay. Okay.
next one we got. Best rank these spots. Crazy spots. Oh, what the hell?
How's that
Damn.
more focused?
Oh.
that's like way more broad.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
I mean, hey, I'm down. Let's go.
I figure these
I'll
are
do
just
it.
more
But
focused things, but no, you're right. Now that I think about it, that is way more broad.
if you were like, oh, Kurt Angle spots, but it's fine. I don't care. It's good. Let's go.
All right, first one we have Edge spearing Jeff Hardy off the belts in that second TLC
Ooh,
match that I mentioned before.
that's iconic.
I know, and that's what I'm starting off with.
I hate using one so quick, but I feel like I'm gonna go 2. I'll go 2. I want to put it at 1, but I don't want to use my 1 right away.
Okay.
2.
All right, next one. Shelton Benjamin at WrestleMania 22, running up the ladder and doing the flip in the Money in the Bank match.
You see,
That's
that
one of my
one,
personal favorite spots. I love that one.
I love it. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna get too complicated here. I'm gonna put that one at 5. I like that one a lot, but I don't want to get too deep into it. We'll leave it at that. We're trying to
That's
move this
fine.
along.
All right. All right.
Welton.
Here's a nice easy one.
Schletten.
Shane diving off the Titantron, giving Big Show an elbow drop.
Hold on, time out. So first off, Shelton typed
Oh,
wrong, and
yep,
I'm pretty sure it was
always.
WrestleMania 21.
Always. I thought it
Didn't
said
he do the?
22. Let me double
Didn't
check.
Shelton do it at the first? Was it the first Money in the Bank or the second one?
I thought it was 22. I'm checking right now.
You're probably right. Okay, I thought it was 21. I just assumed it was the first year they did it, but maybe not. So the next one you said it was Big Show choke slamming who?
No. Shane McMahon elbow drop off the Titantron onto the Big Show. Yeah, 22.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's cool.
Trying to remember both spots. I feel like if I remember, the Shane Steve Blackman one was crazier.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one he fell straight back. But that was the one where they were climbing off. This is the one where he went to the top of the screen, did the prayer, and then did the elbow drop into like that giant hole on the Big Show.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that one at 6 because I think that the first one when Blackman hits him and he falls backwards, I think that one's crazier because you don't see where you're going. I think that one.
Yes, I don't know. I think the Titantron was maybe they were the same height. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah,
we'll see. Let us know what you think in chat. All right.
hit me.
Ooh, I don't know if you remember this one, but I loved this one when I looked it up. Bound for Glory 2005.
Oh, is this the
Jeff Hardy going off the Titantron onto Abyss, stage onto Abyss. Oh no! Oh, that was a crazy spot.
I probably saw it, but I don't really remember it. I thought you were gonna give me like 2 different TNA spots before you said that one. So on
That's
principle,
so
I'm putting
funny.
it
All right, you said 10.
at 10.
Just to double check.
Yeah, yeah. Because I can't even call. If I can't even recall it, it wasn't that crazy.
Hey, that's
Sorry, not
fine.
sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. Jeff Hardy, Bound
Huck
for
Hardy.
Glory, '05. All right. Classic. Mankind being thrown off the Hell in a Cell through the announce table.
I feel like it's got to be my number one. I mean,
I wasn't sure which one you were going to put number one between these two. That's why I kind of like try to space them out a little bit.
yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, that was nuts. It's a classic moment. Never will be done again, and
Never will
everyone
be done.
craves for it. Everyone craves for it every year with Hell in a Cell.
And I'm glad they would never do that again. This
I
one,
disagree.
I think you'd probably want to put at number 10 over the Jeff Hardy BFG spot. We'll find out. Logan Paul and Ricochet when they collided at the Royal Rumble.
No, I mean I'll put it at 9. But I mean at least I can recall it in my head.
That's
I
fair.
can't even remember the other one. But
That's fair.
well, yeah. Also that move, like while it's a crazy spot, like it's completely ridiculous when you really think about it.
100%. They just went flying into each other.
Like, you just know
that
you're
thing
gonna
was
whatever.
ridiculous.
Okay.
RVD's frog splash in the Elimination Chamber.
Is that when is he like climbing? Isn't that the one when he broke Triple H's sternum?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
The one where
I'll
he was
put
like
that at
climbing the
8.
ladder, came off the pod.
Yeah, I'll put it at 8 just because it was unfortunately sloppy and it made RVD get hanked because Triple H's ego. So 8.
All right.
I'm feeling good about this list so far.
Rey Mysterio being thrown off a building.
Come on, man.
Hey,
Come
it
on.
happened. He got thrown over the side of a building.
Stupid 7. Come on.
That's rude. That's the man.
I was waiting for you to give
the
me.
man
I was waiting for you to
survived.
give me. I was waiting for you to give me a different race spot.
The
I don't want
man
to say
survived.
it. Do you have any more Rey Mysterio spots?
No.
How did you not do the Rey Mysterio Big Show when he's on the stretcher and Big Show just hits him into the turnbuckle?
Oh, that's awesome because I knew this one you'd hate.
Ah, man. All right.
They can't
All
all
right,
be
come
great
on.
ones, all right? Some of them gotta be bad ones.
I still feel okay as long as you don't hit me with anything now.
All
I'll
right,
be
two
all right.
more. 3 and 4 you're gonna be happy with. You will be happy
All right,
with
good.
3 and 4.
I can
All right,
manage.
first
Let's
one.
go.
The first time in NXT that KO powerbombed Sami Zayn on the apron.
I'll go 4 because like it was cool, but like I've seen it before and it was just a continuation of their like history. Cool, but yeah, I'm
And
fine
then
with
your
4.
number
I probably-
3 spot you like? Sting diving, Sting putting through Andrade through 4 tables at Revolution 2022. When
Okay,
he dove
I can live
off
with
out of the fans.
I can live with that. All right. Overall, I'm fine with the list. I would have moved a little bit, but this one went better than last one, so I'm cool with it.
That one's not going to fit. That's all right. All right. Last one we got. Best heel turns. Oh, why does that always happen? Why does it not go where I want it to go?
All right.
Here we go. Heel turns. There we go.
Best heel turns. All right. Hit me. Let's go.
Or rank these heel turns, not best heel turns.
I will.
All right. First one. We have Christian Cage turning on Jurassic Express.
I'm gonna put it at 8 because it was kind of sloppy. Like, yeah, 8.
All
Didn't do
right.
much for me. Yeah.
KO makes his own list and turns on Chris Jericho.
I'll put that at 3. I'll go 3. I was between 3 and 4. I'll go 3. That one. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
CM Punk turns heel at Raw 1000 when he attacked The Rock.
Did he leave a little after that, or was that a year later when he
I think
left?
that was a year later.
5. I'll throw it in the middle. It was cool, but it was just shitty circumstances.
That's fair.
But yeah. I'll go 5 because I did like it when he did it.
Sonny Kiss when he turned heel and betrayed Orange Cassidy and low blowed him.
I'll go 9. Because no one cared instantly. It was like, okay, whatever. Sorry, Sonny Kiss,
See
but
ya,
yeah.
Sonny. All right.
I want to go 10, but I feel like something worse is coming, so I didn't want to lose it.
Interesting. New Day betrays Biggie.
10.
That's ridiculous.
Terrible. How dare they?
That's
Should be ashamed of
ridiculous.
themselves. I'd put them at 11 if you gave me the chance.
Can't believe that. That's you're out of your mind.
Scumbags.
Oh my god. All right, Bailey turning heel in 2019 when she did the chair shot on Becky.
Mm-hmm. I feel like 1 and 2 is crazy, but I'm gonna go 4. I really like it, and I think it saved her career. I'll go 4. I want to go 1 and 2, but I'm gonna hold it.
All right. Nikki Bella double crossing Brie Bella.
7. That was a McMahon story. Who
That
cares?
was a McMahon story. It was terrible. All right, I'm actually pretty impressed right now. I think you're gonna like so far. All right, let's see here. Moxley turns on Danielson. Nice recent events.
Between 2 and 6. I'll go 2.
All right.
I'll go 2. I like it, but it's still so fresh. It's hard to like give it a firm stamp. But
All right.
Yeah.
This one I
1
put
and
specifically
6.
for you. I didn't see this. I assume you did because you talk about it a lot, or at the very least, you've seen the videos of this. Prince Devitt joins the Bullet Club.
Oh. Yeah. I mean,
Again, I don't know how impactful it was overall.
yeah, no, it's a good one. I'll put it at 6. It's a good heel turn, but yeah, I can't put it at 1. I know I'm gambling with whatever's left, but yeah, I'll do 6.
All right.
Pivot. Pivot.
All right, here we go. Number 1.
Me.
The start of the McMahon-Helmsley alliance when Stephanie turns on Daddy and sides with Triple H.
That's fine. I'm more than fine with that at 1. It was a good heel turn.
That was a good heel turn. I think this is your best list. I think they all progressively got better.
I had to get warmed up. It's been a while.
You weren't expecting all the curveballs. You thought they were all going to be good stuff, man. You forgot that I got to mix in some ones that you're going to be like, ugh, can't believe you made me think of that.
I did good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed this week. We are so sorry about that delay. Our ad starts in 15 seconds, so we're going to sign out right now. We'll see you guys on Thursday, 7 o'clock for our usual talk about the week. See y'all later.
Peace out, Cub Scouts.